Well, good morning, model railroaders. For those of you that have been following me on Facebook, you know that I've had a project going on where I've reworked the one corner of the layout, making a hill. This all came about because of a UK railroader and YouTuber and host of the Monday Club, Miss Jenny Kirk. She puts together some absolutely awesome tutorials, and this came about after watching her tutorial on trash to scenery. If you haven't had a chance to visit her site, do so. Every Monday she hosts the Monday Club, which is a really cool little production, and comes on here in the U.S. 1 o'clock East or Central Time, and you'll pick up a lot of neat information. It's worth going over and giving it a try. Now, without further ado, let's look at something here. This is how the hill came about. My wife ordered a lot of a new set of pots and pans from Pampered Chef, and they came packed with this nice foam block. And using this electric foam carving knife, which is absolutely worth its weight in gold for doing the foam, that's how I carved it out. Blocks were put together just using white glue, and then scatter that I used to put the grass and foliage on. More of that later. But this was a relative. I can't believe how easy this was. That foam knife, just awesome. And I might end up doing some more spots over on the other corner of the railway. I am thinking that maybe a little knoll right in here wouldn't be too hard to do. But now, without further ado, let's go show you the rest of this project. Now, if you look way down on the corner, there's the hill. But before we get down there, the one thing that I did, everything that I did on this project was scrap in what I had in the shop, except for these little flowers. I bought these last night for the hill, but I had some left over, so I put them here, and also some rock castings. And I had one left over, and I stuck it here. These other rocks I stole out of the wife's garden. Now, this billboard had actually been on the corner where the hill was, but it just didn't work anymore with the mountain. So I moved it over here at the entry to the marshalling yard. I set up a little grass patch, mounted the billboard, and then I put it so that there's advertisement on both sides, and added some weeds around it, and I think it turned out looking pretty nice. And it kind of took an area that was kind of bland and it kind of spiced it up a little bit. Now here is the hillside. Like I said, this, after I carved this out, it received a light brown wash, a dark brown wash, a mossy green wash, and then a black wash, and just, to be honest, just kind of slopped over it and let it just fill in where it would. Then we started adding the grass and the little flowers that I bought last night. One of the rocks I stole from the wife's garden. The 2 cast rocks that I bought last night, and then another rock down there. And this area of the layout was the home of my deer family. So they got a new home and I think they like it. And got one deer back here taking a rest from the afternoon sun. A mama and her baby there. A buck having some lunch. Another doe having some lunch. And then there's the leader of the herd standing up high, keeping a watch on everything. And kind of shift the view around a little bit here so that you can see the mountain from different viewpoints. I am extremely happy with the way this turned out, and I got to tell you, I really can't believe how easy it was. And it seems like over the course of this layout, you know, each thing that I do, I gain a little bit more knowledge and skill, and I think that this is the best piece yet on the whole layout. And you know, it's carved around this back from the track. So I had to accommodate the big boy when it come around the track. It has it's an articulated engine, so the boiler overhangs quite a bit when it makes the curve from the front pilots, and that's how the first part of doing this was figuring that out. But I am extremely pleased with the way this turned out. And I want to thank all of you that made suggestions on from the pictures, the in-progress pictures I posted on Facebook, especially the one for that black wash, because it did make a big difference. And before I go, just kind of swing around here and give you a shot of the rest of the railroad. And until the next time, just want to thank you again for stopping by, watching the video. I'd appreciate a like, a thumbs up. Comments are appreciated. And until next time, happy railroading, everyone.